Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Give me a second while we fire out a link to the Discord and Twitter as well. Can you guys hear the music? Should be able to. Okay, welcome guys. Welcome, how is everyone? Who do we have? Mehmet, Josh, Wise Mango, Lara, the other Josh, Eggsy, Eric, G, Zoom, Alex, and Few Candy. Hello people. Hello people. So yes, this is the end of Noveria. We're going to be tying up some loose ends around the city tonight. And hanging out, of course, as always, during our live streams. And then it's done. Basically. Music is a little low. Is that not a good thing though, Mehmet? Do you guys want it louder? If you do, just let me know. Hey Magsy, Tess, Skull Pancake, Knight Rider. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so there's a couple of little things on my list today. Let's go ahead and move our time and day to something a little bit more sensible. That should be alright. Wonderful. Yeah, I can boost the music if you guys want. It's no problem. So this little end of Karina Marina, speak of the devil, as she joins the live chat, needs to be sorted out. It's just kind of been left abandoned. And I've got a little idea of what I wanted to try putting down here today. So the district has been allowed to grow unwearingly massive and just kind of not been historicalized here. Right, so you can totally tell. So I think we're gonna play with a new repeat, well not a new repeated pattern, but it's the same repeated pattern in a larger pattern, if that makes sense. So this one here, these little 3x3s in a 2x2 pattern. I want to see if we can get a few of these with lots of open space between them. So we'll see what we think. Yeah, so let's get rid of all these guys. These two. A few of them have been made historical, but all of them. There we go. A little bit of this here as well. Okay, we got 50 people here already. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Kind of excited for this stream. I hope so, Knight Rider. I hope so. Working tonight. We'll watch the full stream when I get home in the morning. No worries, Stuart. Thank you for stopping by anyway. Bart needs to work tonight, but have fun on the stream. Noveria was a blast. We certainly will, Bart. Thank you so much for stopping by anyway, mate. Be interesting to see how many people we get at this time on a Friday night, actually. Hopefully it's a decent turnout. Okay, so let's have a little look at what needs to happen with the row measurements. So we are 320 by 320, so working with perfect squares, that's going to make things a little bit easier. Get rid of these as well. So then I'm just thinking an alternated pattern of them, so let's do no road guideline either. Let's do 320. Okay. So it'd be nice if we can find an asset that can kind of fill an alternate space. Let's see what we think first when we grab some green cities high density, and they are 3x3s as well. There's a couple of variations of it though, isn't there? Which one are we using? I think it's this one, isn't it? Okay, again we'll zone up because I hate it without. Then how do we feel? Okay, did you do the one tile challenge? No, I was going to, but kind of as it was announced I went away and then came back and got sick and just kind of never really started it. But it's over soon, isn't it? The city planner thing. Okay, so I think probably a park asset's going to be most appropriate. Obviously not a botanical garden. It might just be a case of custom building a selection of them. I can imagine the zoo plaza looks quite nice with it actually. Ooh, hold on. Can we place a park asset on a path that's against a road? Will that still read as connected? Yes, it does. Okay. Potential new plaza spice discovered to sit in and amongst a repeated high density residential pattern. Egg, you're a genius, man. The very surpassed all my expectations. Congrats on another great city. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you so much, Aaron. It's very kind of you to say, mate. Glad you enjoyed it. Let's get rid of these zonings because these are just going to keep disturbing the atmosphere here. But how about that? I don't think that's too bad, is it? Very simple. Just don't need the park area because we're still a tile away from the road. I think it wants to be repeated more, doesn't it? It wants more of that. So I guess it's what pattern do we take them in now? Do we want to kind of checkerboard it maybe? Is that going to be too much? Is that going to be too obnoxious? Unsure. There's only one way to find out really, isn't there? So building some more of these squares. The arterial will just have to bend away here for a second. Actually, no it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The smaller road network can bend to it actually. We'll just have that as a breakpoint. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Okay. It's not too bad, I don't think, is it? I've really enjoyed the snow build series. Hope there is next build. Absolutely will be, Chris. Will be a desert build after this. Soon. Okay. So, do we want to change up the asset as well? I'm sure. They are slightly different heights. I don't think I mind the different heights, but I think we'll stick with the same ones for the time being anyway. Let's go for that. And then what are you going to do now? Okay, that's fine. And then fully zone this up. And then it's plaza pattern again, isn't it? If we want to kind of check it. It's in the pattern, not the kind of concern for its safety. I just want to see if we can try and catch a spice sample from somewhere, seeing this pattern come together. Let's move our longitude along so we don't have shadows. There we go. Let's see what you think about that. Can you double up the new spice? Make an 11 by 6 square. Draw a figure 8 with the paths, put in plazas. Yeah, I guess you could do, yeah. That would work. Hi there, when will Noveria end exactly? Kind of officially tonight, we're just wrapping up some loose ends. But there will be kind of like a full cinematic tour and recap on the channel. Probably on Sunday. Because I'll start making it tomorrow. So hopefully they'll get it done. Shouldn't be as long as Palavins. I think Palavins took like 3 days to make. But you'll obviously be told via community tabs and whatnot. Discords, etc. Okay, so I don't want there to be too many kind of blocks. Almost like a little... No, just older development. I do like the repeated pattern from the highway. Getting some very London tower block vibes with that, aren't you? Which I don't think I mind. Okay, So I think we definitely want... going to happen there as well. That'll be the end of it. Then we can have... because I do want to save space for kind of a smaller industrial battery over here as well. So maybe bring it out by 2 more. And then we'll leave it there. And then let's grab that 6 lane and bring that down. And then that can just be the kind of natural border and end of the build. Okay. I hate European maps. They are maybe flat, but the light is bad. I guess you could always change it with ultimate eye candy, right? Since I've been doing the tier lists, there's some really nice maps that I totally forgot about, especially yesterday's Rosalind Peninsula from the Campus DLC. That's a really nice map. If you haven't seen that tier list, do go give it a watch. But yeah, it's really good. Okay. I think that's alright, isn't it? Andy Reese with the $4.99 super chat. Hey again everyone, I've missed these streams the last couple of months, but every now and then I watch some Noveria vids and wow, it looks amazing. Thank you so much, Andy. Really appreciate the super chat, mate. And yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's been quite a ride, hasn't it? Oh my word, Nick. Nicholas Belinsky with the $100 super chat, sending you on your very merry wintry way egg. Noveria has been amazing. Keep being rad. Love watching this or listening to Nightwish, and it's making it even more enjoyable. Thank you so much, Nick. Dude, that's insane, mate. And to Andy as well. Thank you, mate. I feel like I kind of got interrupted at the end of reading your super chat there. Thank you so much, guys. Really generous super chats. Just insane. And yeah, I'm glad you both enjoyed watching Noveria. It's been I think it's been better than I ever thought it would be. It definitely took me a long time to kind of come around to the idea of just snow all the time. Like for the last 6 months, every time I've played City Skylines, I've been playing in a snow map pretty much. And that can that can weigh heavy. It really can. This isn't what it needs to be. And then Elahi Patil with a 100 rupee super chat. Thank you so much, Elahi. Really appreciate the support, buddy. Super generous, dude. But yeah, guys, Nick and Andy, insane, man. Thank you so much. Like Nick especially, dude. Like $100. What the hell, mate? You were here donating 99 the other day. That's so crazy, mate. Thank you so much for the support, guys. Really appreciate it. I'm glad you've all enjoyed Noveria so much. Hey Badge, welcome to the stream, buddy. Are you going to make the playlist of all the episodes of Noveria? There already is one as Alexa. You just go onto the channel and then move across the playlist, you'll find the Noveria playlist. Funnily enough. Yeah. Yeah, it's another playlist, dude. Okay. Keep filling these in. I think this will be the end of our partner here, won't it? Wonder what this looks like with a regular City Park Plaza, actually. You can't really tell in the snow, to be totally honest. You can't really tell. We'll just stick with the zoo for now, though, anyway. Okay. Oh, and Eggsy with an £8.99 super chat. A massive thank you, OE, for choosing me as your map maker. You were the first and seems a lot of forward suit since. Can't wait for the new series. Love heart eyes. Thank you so much, Eggsy. Really appreciate that, buddy. And, there is no other map makers, right? You're the only one. You're the only one. But yeah, I appreciate the support, buddy. And yes, absolutely be using Eggsy's cities again. If you haven't checked out Eggsy in the workshop. Although Eggsy and Karina now, I believe, right? You guys are like a licensed duo. Okay, this is enough of the pattern now. Maybe one more time. Yeah, maybe one more time over here. This looks weird. It reminds me of something, this, and I can't remember what. Just to see this kind of tower plaza repeated vibe. There's your spy sample there with the repeated pattern, isn't it? It's not too bad, is it? How about nighttime? What do we think? Yeah. It's alright, isn't it? I don't think it's bad. I remember Ali Bariskin with the Try 100 Super Chat. Thank you for making city like Noveria after desert. Do you think making a tropical map? Yes, I think after the desert city, if we haven't had a City Skylines 2 release by then yeah, something like a Gold Coast theme. I think something Australian will do after. And that's getting way ahead. Like, this desert city is going to be around for a long time. We're going from all white sand. From all white to sand. Very monochromatic egg. That is true sunken shit, but we do have mods, so we can bring grass in with like surface painter in the theme and stuff. There will be green. Finally. Oh, and then Bradley Stanton with a $7.99 Australian dollar super chat. I can't do $100 low, but here is the last ski resort maintenance fee. Thanks to Novaria, my escape from reality. No worries, Brad. Thank you so much for support, buddy. And don't worry about the amount, dude. Every single amount is appreciated. Nick's just insane. Nick super chats like that all the time. True beast. But yeah, appreciate the super chat, buddy. And you're more than welcome. Thank you for staying up to 6 AM for those live streams, right? Hope it was worth it. You've been a loyal follower, Brad. Appreciate the support, buddy. Okay, so down here, this 6th lane is just going to kind of gradually come to a close. Now, it's over here, wasn't it? We had this little industrial battery over this side. I think I just want something similar. Just a little pocket of industrial service assets that are there to maintain the area. I probably don't want a waste transfer complex though. That's probably too big. So let's see what we can piece together. So we'll bring down the 6th lane longer than we need. Might actually make it industrial road as we come out of the marina rather than 6th lane. I think we will. Okay. Oh, enjoy build cities with a $19.99 US super chat. Jumping on the egg appreciation trend. Thank you so much for all of your support and inspiration for all of us builders. No worries, Joy. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. It's really generous. I'm glad you've been able to be inspired and make use out of the videos, I suppose. Thank you so much. That's really generous. And if you guys aren't subscribed to Joy, then do go and check out her channel. She builds cities, obviously, if that wasn't clear from the name. Thank you so much, Joy. Really appreciate it. So initially, I'm kind of thinking maybe like a public transport service area. And maybe we can do something with the trams. Where is the nearest tram line though? It kind of doesn't make sense for a tram depot to be over here if there's no tram line. I guess it doesn't have to be connected, we can turn it off, right? Maybe this is where they bring trams on like a separate flatbed truck to service them. I don't know. I'm not familiar with the world of servicing trams, but we'll run with the idea for the time being. Let's bring some tram tracks out and then start creating some little kind of smaller maintenance boxes, if you will. Okay, so we'll run with that. We probably won't need this ever, so we'll just turn it off anyway. Okay. Alright. Oh, and Karina W with a 449 super chat. Everyone else seems to be sending super chats, so I thought I'd join in. Thank you so much, Karina. Really appreciate that. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, I hope it wasn't too bad as well. I know you were having a bit of a difficult afternoon in the Discord, so I hope it didn't go too badly in the end. Thank you so much for the super chat, lovely. Really appreciate it. Okay, so why don't we stick like a taxi depot down here as well? Maybe, what does this look like? Yeah, I want the back of the asset. How deep is it? 3 tiles. Yeah, it is, okay. So can I get the asset to sit like here? Is that okay? And then we can use the fencing along the back of it to kind of announce ourselves into this area. Hey, you made a mistake placing one of the buildings. Did I? Oh yes, I did. Excellent spot. Excellent spot indeed. There we go. Was that the one or was there more? God, you just want to move it, don't you? The pattern is not nice from the bird's eye view. Everything just wants sliding over a little bit. Oh well. It'll work for right now. Okay. So. Imagine probably a little bit of snow here as well. See if we can switch this around there. So I think we should probably turn on the snow, shouldn't we, for the last episode? Because it's kind of seems fitting, right? Let's redraw our fencing that we lost. Definitely want auto fencing to continue here. Let's let that run under. That'll be okay. Okay. Did I zone the last ones? No. Did you guys on form today? Spotting all the errors. Yes, okay. I think that's right now, right? It should be okay. I think that's what we're after. We've got 101 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm ready for your weekend. Okay. I think the only thing we're missing in this series is an Imperator build. Have you considered guest builders in the Desert series? I did try to secure a guest builder for Noveria, but nobody wanted to. Yeah, like, no one wanted to. No, I didn't ask Imp again because he did Palaven, and I thought let's try find somebody else. It was going to be Lee, but he was kind of super busy with 5 builders, and then he just went on vacation, and the kind of project was never really kind of picked up again. But yeah, I was going to get Lee to do something, but that obviously hasn't happened. So yeah, I'll definitely try and get someone in for the Desert City. So find those sweet spots between the path networks where we can bring in some larger dirt and snow textures. Maybe a little tree poking through here as well. Try and create a little bit of industrial wasteland if we can. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a spice sample here now, right? Shifting those snow dumps in the orientation. It's kind of the vibe we want for the area. We need a last coven. Yes, we will. Or coven, even. If I ever pronounce it right. So we also have keys here as well. It's going to make sense for these to kind of finish up here at the highway now too. Bring them down to there. That should be okay. So I'm happy for this little conifer forest that's knocking around to still continue to knock around. But not everywhere. So why don't we kind of create a natural border that runs between 2 sites, and then we'll bring it in here as well. So yeah, I probably don't think, for once I actually don't think we want fencing running down this road now. It's kind of pointless. Maybe on one side next to the marina developments, because I think that might look quite nice. So could come out of the grid and then snap this down, and then bring fence in, probably park along the outside there. It would actually be really nice to have a park gate here. Oh, it's snowing. Wonderful. Fantastic. Okay, should probably get back to work. Have a good stream. No worries, Sunken Ship. Thank you so much for stopping by. And likewise, if you guys haven't checked out Sunken Ship, go give her a follow. She's a good city builder. And I believe is part of the collab as well. Is it Ladies in the City? I think it is. I think Joy's in there as well, I think, right? I think it was Joy's trailer that I saw. Hey Nicole, welcome to the stream. I mean, any mistakes we don't spot today will probably be forever maintained in the great cloud storage in the sky. Yeah, where completed builds go. Yeah. Might be like a few little bits and pieces that we've got to sort out across quite a few places today, but it's nothing major in one area. Alright. So this is going to run to about there. Actually, no. We are cutting in too soon here. Let's carry on that angle. Way about there. And then just connect that down to that. And then we'll clear out the conifers on this side of the fencing. And I think that should give me what I want. Might play with some gazebos here in a minute as well. Okay. So I think definitely a waste transfer facility is going to be facilitated over here. Probably aligned with the highway in some capacity there. Let's have a little look at that. Will you fit in there? No. Is it 5 tiles deep, is it? Let's try that one again. So let's go for, it's the same spot, isn't it? Let's go for that one. Yes. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Yes, that's what's straight in. That is wonderful. Can we just squeeze down here if we come off the road guideline? Yeah, that'll be fine. Wonderful. Probably a road maintenance building. I feel like all we do is place the road maintenance building. It's used in every slightly industrial build now. It's bloody everywhere. Can't get rid of it. Oh, a few candy with a 449 super chat. Just keeping up the donation chain and supporting in very aspirational cities builder. Love Novaria, but excited for Noveria too. Thank you so much for your candy. Really appreciate that. And yes, I'm excited for the new build as well. I'm ready to move on. onto some colour. So I'm thinking some grim commercial around here as well. Thinking kind of like coin laundry. I would say kind of like an old Minging wine and liquor store, but that one looks quite nice, really. Yeah, then maybe like one of these horrible looking things. Isn't like a little bank as well? Yeah, like these ones. Yeah, okay, let's see what we can do with this. So some very selective commercial assets, and I think I'll actually knock one over because I want to have... Actually, no, let's do this instead. So my thinking is if we surround everything with vanilla pavement path, then maybe bring in some ore fencing around it. I'm trying to create quite a grim looking Little commercial spot here. Now how about if we use gravel path in between here as well? With lots of overgrowth, like really spilling onto the pathway. Maybe, we'll see. This might not really come off, but we'll have a look. Just for something to be a part of this little industrial complex build. Get a little Palavan pine in as well, maybe. At night time will really be the teller. I don't think it's too bad, is it? Just to sit in. Okay. Yeah, I like the look of this industrial arterial coming down that back past the houses as well. Feels like a good spot for a hydration break. I thought I saw snowflakes falling. Yes, it was snowing, Nicole. It was snowing. we did turn them on. I was wondering if you had a map chosen for your next build. Yes, I do. It's chosen and ready to go. How did you change the time to night? If you're playing with Ultimate Eye Candy, you can right click this little wheel around the planet and it will jump to that time of day wherever you move it around. Extremely helpful. I think it's Ultimate Eye Candy that does it anyway. Okay. So we can probably get involved in some lighter prop detailing in the middle of this kind of tram service maintenance yard or depot, whatever you want to call it. It will definitely bring through some gravel pathway there. Not everywhere. Some tiny little spots like that. Let's start grabbing some like rebar looking. I mean, we wouldn't really use rebar to fix a tram, right? I don't think it's more kind of construction. Maybe some barrels of fuel. Container maybe where they store kind of tools that can be kept outside. Yeah, some like pallets of gear here as well. Probably use prop line tool for these really. Okay. Follow Few Candy on Twitch, he's a great builder. Is Few Candy streaming? I had no idea. We will have a little look at that in a minute. Give Few Candy a plug. And then Mustache Mahoney with the $20 US super chat. Looking forward to the new build. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays to you, Mustache. That's really generous, dude. Thank you so much for the support. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. Appreciate the super chat, mate. Thank you. Guys are crazy with the super chats tonight. Like crazy. Thank you so much. Let's get some of that shattered wood in here as well. There we go. And this vibe. Maybe a little crate or so. Bit of fencing maybe. Not too bad, is it? I think it makes a little bit of difference. They can definitely want some kind of perimeter fence in though, as everything always does. Bring that straight under the highway if we can. Boom. Then let's just add in a touch of that conifer forest back in here as well. There we go. Not streaming right now, but has a series Wednesday nights. What time? Tune in. I'm not a massive user of Twitch, but if I remember, I've been buying Have a look. Not now, away. No, I didn't think she was streaming now. She's here. I just streaming and hanging out in my stream at the same time. Okay, so I think we'll do a little back road. A little back road access. What's that road guideline? I don't like that. Let's try that again. There we go. That's a little bit nicer. And then I guess that fencing should actually carry on here to kind of mark the start and end of that conifer forest, which will obviously be our little industrial estate. Let's get that pathway connection onto the key. Not that there'll be vast amounts of people using it, but just to be connected. I actually kind of don't mind the wide open spaces here. And the approach into the little service bit. Again though, I think it possibly wants... We're making commercially zoned goods here, right? I think so. The fish market produces goods, doesn't it? Or is it? No. Okay. Hey, Casino. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Okay. I think probably a warehouse as well. Maybe only a small though. I don't want this area kind of getting too big for its boots. Let's go down for commercial goods. And then probably boxes in as well. Okay, I think maybe just a smaller touch of those kind of awful looking commercial buildings again. Maybe, can we bring up a road that sits here? We'll get that one on the corner. One of these smaller ones. Yeah, those sorts of ones, right? Okay. It's not too bad. Spin some water. And Casino with a $149 super sticker and his Petsy. Thank you so much for the super chat, Casino. Super sticker even. Really appreciate it, buddy. Okay, so I think we'll give a little more purpose to these pathways now by allowing them to come through. We'll also come off that road length too. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. I can just hear Coco knocking about with something. Just give me a hot minute here. Let me stick you on with the nighttime view. She's doing something that she's not supposed to be doing. That should be okay, shouldn't it? Yeah. 2 seconds, we're back in a minute. Sorry guys, my apologies. Just have to go and tend to the dog. She was ferrying socks back and forth from the bedroom to the living room, which she's not allowed to do. Okay. Can you give Chirper the winter hat, please? Yeah, sure. I don't even know how to do it. Is it in settings? Yeah, here we go. There you go. I had no idea these even existed until now. Oh, yeah, look, I just got the achievement. I've never done that before. Not once in 6 years. I had no idea that was a thing. There we go. Okay, I think I'm kind of happy with this area now. It's going to sit in a little pocket against the highway, and I do actually kind of like all this open space. I think we have to do the same thing that we did with the other one, though, to be totally honest. Yeah, just a little border here and thread it through there as well. And then just have this as kind of general overgrown useless land with only smaller trees and bushes knocking around. Baby Coco, sock thief. Yeah, she is. So the Spaniel is obviously like a retrieving dog, and they're just constantly looking to bring you stuff to please you. It'll be anything that they can get in their mouth. Just they just want to bring you something that is adorable, but at the same time it's like there's at least 3 random socks in each room that she's just ferried around. Maybe you shouldn't leave socks out for her to get. I have a walk-in wardrobe casino. She can walk in and help herself to whatever she wants. It's just a relentless battle. Okay, I think I'm happy with it. We're going to move on from this area. That's the last time we will see Karina Marina until the cinematic outro. European area is next. We have some zone in here that hasn't been completed. That does need to be. Okay. So it is zoned up, but no one's really living here at the time being. We do have that demand, so we'll go for it. Close the doors, get a dresser sheet. These are valid fixes to my problem casino. Why would I go about doing that? And save that there. There as well. Cool. And then I'm a big fan of forestry fencing with European suburbia, actually. Maybe a little detailing at the back here. Would that be weird? Let's bring that dirt path out. And then again, I think diving into the world of even just regular part props here would probably be alright. Maybe a little pavilion. Just something simple, alright? Pavilion, little bird bath. Maybe a bench on the corner. And then a line. Farm fencing perhaps, with some larger trees. And hopefully as that becomes enveloped by the zoning, it should fit in a little bit more. We'll find out. Let's see where else wants zone up here. Bring all this out. I did want to try a new design, well not new, just expanded design, with that border crossing we did last episode. I want to try and make several layers of fencing. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm happy for kind of the longer, thinner shapes to develop around here. You can't really go wrong with European suburbia. It's got that as well. Got 116 people here. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Do appreciate you all turning up to say goodbye to Noveria. Yep, 2x2s as well is fine. Oh dearie me, this is why we want to be careful with assets, right? Why don't you just go away? I don't really like you either. Let's just drop a dog park in. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Then let's place something manually from commercial. I think probably a catfish cafe. Yes. It's a little bit nicer, isn't it, than that massive, awful, towering one. Okay. Wait, is this the last live stream? It's the last Noveria live stream, yes. Yeah, when does the Wild West build start? TVC. What DLC did those style houses come in? European Suburbia content creator pack. Wait, is it a content creator pack? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Because it was in the content creator pack tier list. It should be if it isn't. It should be. Okay. Not vast amounts of people dying to move in here. How's the noise pollution from the highway? It's kind of loud. It's kind of loud. Is this power line needed anymore? What are you feeding? Yes, it kind of is. Yeah, it is still needed. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring in some Noveria Forest then. And then we'll boost the strength too and just kind of pack out this space as much as possible. Not that the noise pollution is a problem, but it is kind of loud. Very UK looking, these little 2x2 ones. They are very UK looking. This has been a wonderful city build. This is the first one I got to watch you posted. Can't wait to see what's next. Thank you so much, Ben. Or Benov. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. Yes, it's exciting times next, I think. Should be anyway. There's not that much commercial around here, is there? No. Okay. So why don't we grab one of these roads? So a relatively somewhat strange choice in road design, but I think we can probably do something a little different here maybe. Let's try this. Let's see what this looks like. Let's go for like a little 3 deep commercial development inside a suburb using this mass transit road, is it? Yeah, it's a mass transit one. Just see what we think about the trees and the wider road appearing amongst the smaller road network. Okay. Can you show land value? Yep. That's the land value for the entire city. I wonder what the border crossings brought the traffic down to now. Oh, we're still on 86%. It's not too bad for nearly 80,000, is it? So, zoning organically, we do get a little bit of the wrong orientation. Not the facing this way, really, but we can get an idea of how this would look. It's okay, I suppose. I think it's definitely better once it's flush with the concrete rather than having it out this side. Which we could do, because we have 4x4, which I think we will. Let that regrow as 4 deep and hopefully it fixes the problem. Okay. Oh, there's a policy for tall booths. Yeah, there is. It's the automated tall booth, isn't it? It's fine though. It doesn't need it. This is just continually ongoing. There was one change I wanted to have a look at actually, and this was maybe just straightening these roads off if we can. No, because this road's in the way now. Okay. Never mind. That won't work. Okay, so with the fencing, what I was thinking of maybe just occasionally breaking the pattern, say here, and then probably road at an angle snapping. We probably want to do this at night time as well. So bring it to like another 10 and then complete the line. So it's essentially just you're going to be getting this pattern. Maybe do that 3 times. And maybe not have as many watchtowers the further out you get. Not sure. What do you think? I'm not sure. Sorry guys, give me 1 more second. I have to sort the dog out yet again. Just give me a minute, right? Won't be a minute. My apologies, everyone. It's, yeah, she's been naughty. She's actually disturbing the stream. She's usually really well behaved, but she's been a bit cheeky tonight. Maybe she knows it's the last one. Okay. Drops the tall booth income by 30%. Yeah, we used it in Palaven on Imperator's interchange where the tall booths were. We had it there. Just stop owning socks. It's hard not to. It's this cold. It's been freezing today as well. Have a little drink. Too much. Yeah, I think it probably is, isn't it? I think it probably is. I think Eggs is probably right. Just bring that fencing back in. Oil industry. Yep, there we go. That's perfect. A little bit of abandonment here in one of the industrial buildings. That's fine. Don't mind a little abandoned warehouse action. Bring that off as well. Okay. Egg, what's your favourite area of Novaria? It's a good question, to be honest. I'm not sure. No one's ever asked me. I'm not sure, yeah. I really like the cargo harbour. Cargo harbour's a nice build. And the area in and around the Metro Plaza as well. All of this. Yeah. This is what we live for. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably the Metro Plaza or the cargo port, to be honest. Hey, Captain Albius is here. Hey mate, how you doing? Nice to see you in one of the streams. If you guys aren't subscribed to Captain Albius, fantastic vanilla player. Do go and check him out. He's very good. Okay. So there was another job that I wanted to do as well, and this was actually bringing in some ski resorts, or whatever they're called. What are they? They're under parks, right? Snow parks. Yes, the ski lodges. Ski lodges is I want to actually add these into the ski resort because we don't have them. So I guess dirt road is going to be the most effective way of bringing them up. Let's come in with a little bit of slope terrain as well. Let's see if we can get a little area where we might be able to sneak up. Been a long time. Appreciate the shout out, doing good. Taking a break from work to check out your stream. Well, thanks for stopping by, buddy. Yeah, you'll see some love for Captain Obvious in the chat. Yeah, really good, like ridiculously good vanilla builder, guys. Go and check him out. So we'll of course bring back the conifer forest itself, but let's just mess about with the placement of these ski lodges and see what we think of them. So we go for... Are they going to want power? Please don't need power. Ah, yes it does. It wants both. It wants both. Ah, that's really irritating. I don't want earthquake sensors everywhere. I wanted them quite spaced out as well. Right, okay. Get that idea. Maybe bring them a little bit closer so they're all kind of just power sinking through. Would that be any more? Yeah, that's doable. That's doable. Do they light up at night? Yes, they do. Ah, no, I can't refuse that. That looks too nice with all the little like cottages dotted up the mountain. Yeah, we totally should have added these in the build. They just slipped my mind during the episode. Like all the other snowpark assets that I never place. Always forget about them. Okay. Use some little 1x1 zoning squares to connect power. I think an earthquake sensor is still more discreet than that, isn't it? I think it would be anyway. So we'll try and respect the topography here. For city planner. Let's get out of the curve in here too. And this should probably do it. Now let's get that conifer forest along the back of the mountain again as well. Boom. Trim off a little bit there too. And then can we just place these somewhat cohesively? Not quite. Let's go for one more here. I have to go in a min. That's sad, Zelexa. But thank you for hanging out anyway, buddy. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Okay, a little bit more here now. And then I'm thinking we'll probably just link them all together with some nature reserve without decorations, which could be quite bold. To go without the lighting on the pathway. That'll be fine. Let's link these together too. You can essentially kind of almost micro detail each one of these to expand out the back of them. Give them kind of little yards. I wonder actually, would it partner with some tourism zoning? This might be quite a bold play, but just bear with me. Not that one. The smaller one. The little winter terraces. that bad. It's not bad, is it? It's very minor though. Like, it's really insignificant. Let's bring through some nature reserve fencing too. Definitely up and against the roads that sit on the edge of these sharper bends. That's farm fencing, isn't it? Let's go for nature reserve. Yeah, that's a bit of alright, isn't it? Yeah, see, that's what you want. There's the spice sample, right? Just these little turd ski lodges. Exactly what the build needed. I hope Brad's still here because we're back working on his ski resort again. Let's bring in one more here. Hey Jane, welcome to the stream. You have missed loads. Karina's right. But we've already been live for an hour already. Okay, and then some rocks as well, perhaps. Snow covens need topping up. And we'll have to find all the snow covens. I had someone comment on a video last week saying if you can't remember where they all are, I will go back through every single live stream and he'll find each coven and let me know where they are. So I was like, no man, so I can't put you through that. That's so many hours of rewatching the same content to find all the covens. I hope we get them all. There's quite a few now. They're everywhere. We need a coven for the 100th time. Yeah, we will do. We will do. I'm doing fence detailing in a minute. Just enjoy this. We'll get to a coven. Do we have a ski coven actually? We could drop one at the top of the mountain. Like here. What the hell happened to this? Burn down. Okay. Yeah, maybe do a ski coven, like stood right on the edge of the slope, ready to go down. So maybe got room for some little cliff face actions coming here as well, maybe. Something like that. Okay. I think I'm slowly coming around to... Actually, not slowly coming around. I actually quite like this. But... So the introduction of these ski lodges, I think, is going fairly well. Let's bring in some more specific tree placements in the middle. See if we can expand this idea out a little bit. Another larger rock down here in the corner as well, maybe. Yeah, let's go for that one. That should be okay. Okay. That's not too bad. Much happier with that now. I'm finally glad we've got those in. How do we look at night time? Yes. Yes, that's what we wanted, isn't it? Just those little lodges illuminated on the hill like that. Very nice indeed. Cool. That's that one done. So this over here now as well, just the way that this road works. I just want it to kind of bend more into the system. And then meet a roundabout here as well. So if we are to carry straight on, can we squeeze past the toll booth, or do we need to knock this out by a tile? I think we should be okay, right? Yes, we are. And we were even... Oh, actually, no, that's the wrong road. I guess we... I'd like to keep it 2 lane if possible. And we absolutely can. Wonderful. Okay. So it's going to road guideline. And then let's match up with where we just start to curve. And then we'll slowly just start to peel away. So this gap starts to get a little bit bigger. And then would a straight approach there be acceptable? I think we're okay. I think we might key this river banking as well, because it's essentially kind of part of the airport. We'll see. We'll see. Do you have an airport? Yes, we do. We do. It was episode 35, I think. Want it probably to about there. That should be okay. And then I guess this can just be industrial road, because we're kind of in the industrial area of the airport here. Should be okay. Not totally straight here, but that's fine. Okay, and then you will become one way. And then we can kind of have it mimic that other slip road in the area. I'm actually not even sure if anyone even uses these road networks to come in out the back side of the airport. This one's Forestry as well. Yes, they do. Where are you going? You are going to hunting cabin number 2. Okay, so he's actually going to the ski resort. But he's using... Oh, interesting. Is he reading that as the faster route through? Or is he going through the airport? No, he's taking this to get back on the highway. I guess he's avoiding the toll booth as well, isn't he? Yes, he is. I mean, this is the dead highway anyway, isn't it? This is the highway that no one actually uses. We came across this a few streams ago. Well, speak of the devil, there's 2 people there, but... Oh, there is actually using it now. Maybe as the city's getting bigger. Okay. No, he's still coming through as well. About you guys. Expo Centre, Theatre Wonders. Yeah, so they're actually heading to the complex. So at least that takes a little bit of pressure off the front. We also need to bring the cycle highway over here today as well, because that isn't connected in. Let's see what we can do with that now while we're here. Let's go for... Let's bring our elevation step down too. Okay, all 120, so we better like the video. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the video today, do feel free to drop a like on it. Yeah, we can't just come across there. Where do we want to actually bring this in? Probably alongside and around the back of the business park unique if we're going to do this here. Let's come into that grid. No guideline. And are you free? No. Let's move it over. And then you can scooch back that way. Wonderful. And then can we align in the middle here? Oh, no, we can't, but it's okay. I think it's kind of so big you won't really be able to tell. Okay. Egg, how many hours do you have in Skylines? How many do I have now? Nearly 1,200. Really not that many. Yeah, nearly 1,200. Got more hours in Total War. Warhammer 2 than Cities Skylines. Okay, so we can depart here and hopefully cross over the rail without any significant problems. That seems to be alright. Okay. So I think probably just a little curve with a single elevation point. I don't know. Oh, it's this terrain, isn't it? The terrain's making this really awkward. Okay. So let's keep that the same height, and then at this point we'll elevate. There we go. That fixes it. I'm just getting to 60 hours. I mean, 1,200's pretty low compared to what some people are on. Isn't City Planner on like 4,000? Something insane. I think he is. And then let's start sneaking down again. Probably want the road guideline for this actually. There we go. Yes. Success. There we go. Right. So now we can hopefully just meander through the forest with our little elevated cycleway. That's a little rough around the edges, just give it time. But I just want to see if anyone uses it before we tidy it up. Anyone at all? What the cycle boys do? It should be. This is like the main cycle network. Probably just need a little minute to kick in. Is that bridge sponsored by Manscaped Egg? Why does it look like it should be? I think it's a push, mate. It's a push, that one, isn't it? It is. Yeah. I spend my entire life restarting cities and watching YouTubers make better ones than I can. Yeah, same. Same. Definitely be in the mood for the modded city anyway. Is this a vanilla city? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yep, there you go. It's getting use. Fair amount of it as well. $2,500 hours so far. Betcats now has loads. It's on 6,100 hours. Jesus, Captain. That's a lot. That is loads. That is so much. I don't think I even have that in one single game, to be honest. I think I'd definitely have more hours in cities if I didn't take that massive several years sabbatical away from it. That's when I started playing Destiny. That's when I became a Destiny sweat. And just stopped playing PC games altogether. Don't like this fence in here now. Should we go for park maybe? Let's go for amusement park fence. Yeah, is there anyone in the chat that can beat Captain's 6,100 hours on cities? Be interested to know actually. I think that's probably the record in the chat, isn't it? I can't imagine there being too many more people than 6k. So we're going with the amusement park fence here, and I'm not hating it, has to be said. Okay. That's really nice. Okay. So there was also... Oh, my apologies. Just punched the microphone. Bringing the cycle highway into the European area also needs to be done. You are not cycle road, but you possibly could be. Where do you go? Down. This is cycle road here. And here as well. Okay. So I guess we can make this cycle lane too. So there's going to be another way into the downtown for people. Oh no, lost my pathway. Was that destroyed anything crucial? Yeah, sort of. We'll fix that in a minute. And I think it's just going to be as simple as upgrading a little stretch. Oh, does this really change the aesthetic though if I make this cycle bridge? Can you really tell in the grand scheme of things if one of them is cycleway? Waiting for the live chat seal of approval. I think we can get away with it. I think it's okay. Where is the modded city going to take place in? Southwestern United States. Desert. Off to play War Tales. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you so much, Tess, for championing those likes as well. Appreciate your support. It was fine. I'd say it's noticeable. Wise Mango and Evie. Conflicting opinions. And then bring it down this side. Does that force you to cycle? I don't mind it. I think that's something that would happen, that the city would go out of their way to make sure that one of these 3 crossings is for bikes. Is he going to whip out a bike as he gets on? No, he's just going to turn around and then they go back. Okay, let's make that bike cycle path as well. So many people using this ring monorail network now to get back into. There's so much walking porn around this part of the city. Okay, so technically that is the cycleway hooked into the European side of the map then. Okay. And then we had it fed through from the suburb, didn't we, in last episode? This should be cycle road. Yep, that's fine. I feel like there's a place we were meant to bring the cycle network to, but we haven't. Was it over there? Do we want to bring it down here? That's quite a long way though, and there's no significant infrastructure. This wants to be finished as well. Let's do this while we're here too. Oh, and also, yeah, that suburb on the hill despawned for some reason. That needs to be rebuilt. So bring some low density in and around this little elevated rail network. Delete that too. And then push this. What is this supplying? It's quite a nasty power line, that, isn't it? And there is already one running down here as well. Yeah, let's carry this one on from the highway rest stop actually. And get rid of that really long countryside one. Bring it over. Yeah, let's follow the riverbank. This should be alright. And then we can delete this one. Very nice. 136 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're having a wonderful Friday. Looking forward to your weekend. Appreciate you taking some time out of your weekend to spend some time here. Give these guys some water as well. Wonderful. Touch that too. Okay, so what's happening here? This land looks a little strange. Let's bring some conifer forest back through here, maybe. Fill out a little bit of this area. Could probably do with a little bit of fencing knocking around this rail crossing. I think we'll go for farm though, because we're very much kind of rural country roads take me home out here. I think we can get away with it. When Eggfield 9 tiles, how many episodes in was that for the series? The only series I've done that we used 9 tiles on was Brentwood. Very first one. Oh my god, how many episodes was that? I've absolutely no idea. I'll say about 40, was it? I've no idea. Yeah, the very first ever series was only 9 tiles, and then Biguzi was 25. Palavin was 25, and Noveria's been 91. Okay. I'd love to see a path where the power lines used to be. Imagine they'd want to reuse the corridor where there are no trees. It's not a bad idea, actually. Oh, hello, train traffic. Are you guys stopping? No, just teasing me. Okay, now let's bring the conifers back around this point now as well. It should just... Not there, though. Yeah, I think that's okay, isn't it? Still bits of overgrowth around the edge of them. Done stuff like this a million times before. Did a really nice similar one actually, kind of highlighting the point of little personal detailing like this. There's one further down here that looks quite nice as well, kind of with the bent nature reserve fence and stuff. Especially when you have like zone in either side of these as well, like low density commercial. It's nice. Nice rural vibes. Okay. 90, did I say, did I say 91 tiles? Sorry, yeah. I meant 81. 81 tiles. Okay. Likewise again, there's just some of these forests now that want kind of tidying up to where the network now flows to, because things have since changed. Same here again as well. Separating Novaria from the rest of the build. Oh, this is pretty nasty, isn't it? What are you doing here? You just need to be 2-lane, really. I do not like that at all. Let's try that again. Let's come in with a curve on the road guideline. There we go. That's a bit nicer, isn't it? Okay. New meta, 91 tiles, yeah. Egg for the modded city, since it takes place near the Mexican border, can maybe add a big border crossing. Yeah, we'll probably do some sort of modded border crossing in the modded city, yeah. think you have to, right? It's kind of like a staple build. Can you show the tile where it all began? Yeah, we're already here basically. This is it. This was the starting area, which is now expanded out into some weird graphical glitches over here. Yeah, this is the starting tile, right in the middle. The forestry build. Did we ever actually hit level 5 on this? No, this is still at level 4. Look how far over it's produced resources it's at. Yeah, this never hit level 5, but we've since used Find It to pop the buildings so we can come in with the port plants anyway. Yeah, these ones. So these were meant to be included as part of the build, but I remember recording this episode, it wouldn't get to level 5. I was like, I'm done. Like, I actually have to go out. So let's have a look at the discussion of some potential pulp mills. I think I'll probably go for 2. I think absolutely back to back though is the vibe that I'm feeling for them. In my opinion, like I feel like I could set out a table stand and say that the pulp mill is probably the prettiest nighttime asset in cities. Change my mind. I think you could probably get away with that. It's quite a bold statement, but I think it's something that we can sympathise with. Oh, it's fine. Just leave the one tile between. Because it should look relatively nice at night time. Once it's illuminated, they will need, of course, resources before they illuminate though. That's expected. Just going behind them now. There we go. Yeah, we did just lose some fencing. Let's go forestry fence. I don't think this was really connected into anywhere, was it? Just came straight down here. Seems to work for me. So now he has resources. There we go. Okay. The next series is going to be in Salt Lake, Utah. Actually, if you're going to do a Southwest build, I'll look at St. George, Utah and Moab, Utah. Small towns, what's so interesting. We have kind of our predominant city inspiration already chosen, which will be somewhere in Arizona, but we will take inspiration from elsewhere as well, like Salt Lake City and Albuquerque and stuff. You know, it's the same as all my other cities. It's always taking inspiration from as opposed to like a direct recreation. So kind of a similar vibe with that, really. Bring that road back out too. That makes such a massive difference to this suburb. Those pulp mills. They really complete the build. Nice crawling height there as well, up to the top of the chimney stacks. Now you can imagine you're sat in this little suburb just kind of chilling out, and then you can see the forestry area illuminated at night time. Do enjoy that. One of the better ones. Okay, so I've added that in. This is... Oh, there is 3 full actually. Let's clear these out. Collapse. This is something I really hope they change the cities to have ploppable or kind of park life level graveyards. Be so good. Okay. There was something else I wanted to do over here as well by the waterfront, and this isn't quite finished yet. There's still a little pocket here and there of just kind of very obviously empty space knocking around this new plaza that we've been working on. And I think I'm happy to run this as a path border all the way along the road in certain places. Maybe here as well, and then have commercial facing into this little central industrial square. Let's bring some trees in here too. Maybe a little something like that. Okay. Just a quick question on that note. Have they actually confirmed there will be a Cities 2, or are we just very hopeful while there hasn't ever been a developer saying yes, it's coming? Paradox have said that they're working on a project with Colossal Order that isn't at a stage where it's ready to be announced yet. That was at ParadoxCon in the prelude to talking about the future of cities. It's like very strongly implied, kind of wink wink nudge nudge, that yes, it's coming, it's just not ready to be announced yet. But no, there has been no official actual confirmation from Paradox yet. But of course they're going to do it. Of course they will. I upgraded my PC today, so I reckon they will announce Cities 2 tomorrow and immediately render it obsolete. Yeah, probably. Probably. Finishing touches. Is it the final episode of Noveria? Yes, it is, Athera. It absolutely is. Just rounding out some little bits and pieces that need doing. And then we'll be done. Oh, there was one thing I wanted to try as well today. Once we've finished zoning up the rest of Java's fields, now we have that residential demand back in. What population are we probably going to finish on? About 77,500 probably, something like that. Technically a smaller city than Palaven. Palaven was bigger than 80k, I think, wasn't it? It was about 90k, I think. Something like that. What if that project they were talking about was the city's VR? Well, it's not Colossal Order doing the VR, is it? Paradox specifically mentioned it was a project with Colossal Order. Isn't it some third-party outsourced thing that's doing the VR project for them? Don't think it's Colossal Order, is it? Yeah, like, you can take Egg seal of approval that, like, we're getting Cities 2, 100%. 100% getting it. Oh, here comes the water. Yeah, okay. Why that waters then? So, many moons ago, we plopped in some industrial. Not industrial. I'm going to come on to industrial. We plopped in some nightlife and tourism here that had since been abandoned. Now, I kind of don't mind having the abandoned vibe. I think what we're going to turn this little area into, because it's really awkward, its road network looks crap, it's got paths coming from all directions. It's just generally not that appealing to look at. So I think what we're going to turn this into is like a little construction site. Maybe an old kind of casino resort in the 80s that has since just gone out of business and its towers are still left here. I think that's what we're going to do. And I know exactly the asset I want to use. So we will delete the buildings that are still in business. You can go away. Go away. And then, yeah, it's these ones here, really. And there's a cryopreservatory here for some reason. Let's move that over there. So take this away. All of this. Yep, just go. Go, go, go. What is disconnected there? Oh. Oh, there's homeless spice under here, isn't there? Let me redraw this pathway in. that's the wrong side. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what? Why are you here, actually? Why are you... Oh, yeah, because the tents. Yeah, this is where we did it. Yeah, it was. I was confused then. Should be disconnected though. I don't know why you're not all of a sudden, but whatever. Okay, ignore that. Let's go and grab the ore industrial area to do something with this. Simply or dear, we need to get you all the way over here, so probably through this way. It's the most effective method. There we go. Bring that in. And so its connection. The less well almost spice, the less well-known spice girl. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. The less well-known spice girl. That's funny. Okay, so then in the ore industry, I want to find a place to force one of these in because it's going to make it look as though there's some kind of major downtown construction going on. And then all the roads around the rest of the site can be dirt, where they've maybe started to tear up the tarmac. So we'll have some kind of shattered road patterns here. Okay, so bring that out there, and hopefully we can if we move this little one anyway. So one part of it, there's probably more of the oil assets that'll work nicely here as well. Maybe a little too big, but oh, if this highway wasn't on this curve here, it would be so much easier. Okay, let's break a few of these patterns then, because we're going to have to place things in slightly different patterns. Let's go for an ore industry worker barrack here as well. And then connect these through. We definitely want the ore fencing to run around the entire site, so it is like kind of official construction work. Don't know why that's not coming back as not connected. Can't remember what we did to get that to place. Maybe it was the road actually that I was reading it as connected. I think it probably was, wasn't it? Okay, and then we'll have this as industrial. So very erratic road things here, but I think we can get away with them. Okay, the zonable ore has construction vibes. Thank you so much, JJ. Let's have a look at that together, shall we? Zonable ore. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? A lot of the 4x4s are a little... don't like that. That one's not too bad. Definitely want the ore fencing arriving into the site as well. Maybe along with some kind of like foreman's office if we can find an asset for it. Do you get a foreman? Is that the right terminology? Do you get a foreman on a building site? I think you do, right? Yeah, there we go. Now let's take away the trees. And then replace it with lots of overgrowth. How about zoned oil as well? Yeah, they're kind of too refinery like. Maybe a little 2x2 ore extractor on the back. Get a couple of these in. Yes, there we go. That's what we're after. Finished with a little bit of fencing and pathways. So we can start to put together a theme now using some of kind of Novaria's more dilapidated buildings as a focal point here. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Got to go for dinner later, y'all. See you later, Lance. Thank you for modding, buddy. Do appreciate it. And we will play some Deep Rock Galactic soon, I promise. I keep paying Lance to play Deep Rock. So, yeah. See you later, mate. Thank you. I passed by my construction sites on my way to work. They legit have a spice sample on the finished arcade standing near the entrance. Like a small non-functional building with the same style of bricks and windows. Okay. I think it's okay, isn't it? I think it's okay. I think we definitely want lots of continued kind of path against path spice here. Path against road spice. Not forgetting the overgrowth either. Almost like nature has started to reclaim this once lost resort. Oh, well, once functional resort that is now lost anyway. That's what we want, right? Okay. Oh wow, Casino with a $50 super chat. If you want to be my lover, you've got to find me a place to stay. It automatically went straight into you've got to be my friend. It's got to have spicy decorations. I keep it real. Yo, I tell you what I want. No, I don't be wasting our precious time. Just put some generic industry down. It'll be just fine. That super chat used to be something like the song I don't sing on demand, Casino. Thank you so much, dude. That's super generous, mate. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. But I'm not singing for you. not a chance. My singing on live stream. But super amazing, mate. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. $50 says you sing. It's more the principle, Casino. If I let one person pay me to start singing, then anyone can do it. And then the live chats just become karaoke, which is not my business practice. You guys be drunk in the Discord one night, maybe. Speaking of the Discord, if you aren't in there, one of my mods will throw it into the live chat for you. Do come and say hello, people. No, just me. Tough luck for them, mate. It's called special privilege and you deserve it. You absolutely do, Casino. I'm not even going to lie. Okay, this is coming together. And it's kind of done because there's not really that much more room to place anything. I think definitely break these as though they've been like decommissioned. Like you can't actually walk into this site anymore. And then let's run parallel to the canal with some fencing. There we go. And then down here like that as well, I think. How does this look at night time? Hopefully it should be quiet. Grim. Yes, I love the silhouettes. Purposeful abandonment, everyone. Oh, and that crane within the skyline as well. I love that. That's very nice. And then just like the darker silhouettes of the abandoned buildings. That is nice. I like that very much so. You can definitely expand on that idea by giving yourself more room. Yeah. I'm just going to nip for a little bit of a bathroom break, guys, so I will leave you with this nighttime skyline, and I'll be back in a little second. Okay, hello people. Wait, am I British or American? Do I really sound American? Can I be passed off as an American? No, I'm English. Yeah, just finished the night shift and raced home. Hoping to catch the end of the live. Nicely started. Hey Sarah, welcome to the stream. I know you've had difficulty catching them recently, so welcome. Okay. So, these... Do you want to do more of these parks here? This suburb. This is what I wanted to do. I knew there was something knocking about. Okay. Campfire is so disconnected. Yeah, I know it is. I know it is. I'll sort that out. These were Green Cities homes, weren't they? So let's go for low density. Sustainable. Let's go right to the end. That's where all the nice ones are. And then we'll manually place in some of these ourselves. Yeah, I think I'd set this up as a district, but then I accidentally broke Noveria doing something. Changing the theme or something stupid. I remember what like something with mods and the city stopped working, and I think this district deleted itself, so all the houses here disappeared. Do I sound American? Sheesh. Anyway, let's go from broadcast station here. Yeah, okay, casino, point taken. Point taken. I do have a few Americanisms, but I don't think I sound American. Certainly not like American Dave, anyway. All these high-level Green Cities assets make such nice, kind of richer hillside suburban living. There we go, I should do. Right next to this top secret research entrance. That's fine, there's a rock blocking it they can't see. Cool, and let's slope out these mountain slopes a little bit so we don't have as much of that brown of rock showing against the back. No. I should take those away, that made it worse. Let's bring some Noveria forest through the middle. I feel like that could probably be taking up another tier. I think 2 tiers just looks a little bit weird, not quite. Quite natural. Let's see if we can pick out a layer to terraform against. Let's go for that. That should be alright. Bring in some more. So yeah, now that we're coming to the end of Noveria, how have you guys enjoyed it? Did it live up to the expectation? Because I know there was a lot of kind of skepticism around the snow map announced when Palaven finished. And then just generally riding off the back of Palaven, which was already pretty good. So how has Noveria been for you guys? Have you enjoyed it? Is it better than Palaven? Worse? Different? Let me know. I know we always get lots of really nice comments on kind of individual builds, but how about the city as a collective space? Do we like it? Nighttime Skylines should look nice from here, actually. Speaking of your guys' opinion on Noveria, let me bribe you with a nighttime Skyline shot. And Sarah Ducky with a $10 Australian super chat. Happy to be here. We're happy to have you, Sarah. Thank you so much for the support, lovely. Really appreciate that. And it's nice to have you back. I think it came out way better than many thought it would, to be honest. Too much white or not. It's true. For a snow map, I enjoyed it much more than I thought it would. And no way better than Palaven. Okay. Being the best build and better than Palaven in my opinion. Interesting. Okay. Beautiful little snow city. Thank you, Nicole. Exceeded Mehmet's expectations. It's amazing. Favorite city ever for Ui. Every? Am I pronouncing that name right? It's really awkward to pronounce. First I didn't watch it though because it was a snow map, but I got totally sucked in later. Yeah, that was the problem, wasn't it? I think the problem was, you know, it's like we said with Keith a few weeks ago. Palaven was a nice warm bath, and Novaria is a cold shower. Both of them, in their own spaces, have their place in the world, but not immediately after the other. You don't get out of a warm bath and straight into a cold shower. I think that's kind of what a lot of people suffered with moving from Palaven to Novaria. If that makes any sense. I think it does. As a city, it was lovely and meet expectations as a snow. It was just white, it's true. Build government buildings next. We've already built the government area, actually. You know what I mean? If you're in the UK, yeah, they have a government Christmas party. Yeah. Palaven is top dog, but this is really good, and I'd watch again. Thank you, Casino. Can I put that on the thumbnail? I've enjoyed it more than expected for me. Palaven is still so much better. Oh, it's so nice to read all your comments, guys, about how much you've been enjoying Novaria. Yeah, it's a contest thing, yeah. Yeah, straight out of cold shower into a red hot jacuzzi. Yeah, that's the one. It's just like, on their own, at their own separate time, they're very nice, but not one followed by the other. Too much of a culture shock. Okay, I think that's kind of most of my jobs that I wanted to do. We've finished up the forestry area. We've rounded out the arse end of Carina Marina. And done some admin in Noveria. I think we're okay in some area as well. Here we go, there's a little bit of random dead rural space happening here, isn't there? Let's do something with this. So what's next? A modded desert city is next after Novaria. Which, if you think about it, now that I'm not recording Novaria next week, I'm going to try and get the cinematic recap ready for Sunday evening. That might be a push though, we'll see how we get on tomorrow. And then next week we'll be spent recording the new city. Okay. These are probably a little bit too big, really, for what I'm after. So maybe down some smaller ones around here. That's probably feeling that a little bit more, maybe. Some trees too, of course. Oh, Java start with a $13.99 Canadian dollar super chat. Palaven is a tough act to follow, but Novaria is a close second. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Java. Really appreciate your support, buddy. Thank you so much for the super chat. Java's here every week with his $13.99. Guy's a legend. Really appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much. And yeah, because I kind of very much came into Novaria thinking like Palaven was an unplanned success, unplanned success. Like I would never have expected Palaven to be as big as it ever became. And then I was like, oh, I've got to build something better than this now. What the hell? How am I going to do this? Please send help. Yeah. And then especially when I started building Novaria as well. And I initially wasn't really enjoying it because of the no colour. I was like, oh, this is going to be a tough act. A tough act to follow this one. But no, I'm really glad you guys have enjoyed it. That fills me with unparalleled strength and happiness. We're in the little classic raised roundabout design here as well. Here we go. Let's go for a redwood. Let's go for something different in the middle. Okay. Little bits of rock detail knocking around. And then we're all mostly happy. Maybe finish with a coven. Yeah, we do need to do the last one, don't we? Which one did we say? We said we do ski coven, didn't we? Yeah. Let's do a ski one while it snows. Try and get the city in the background as well with the camera. Oh, it's awkward. It's not quite possible. Okay. Let's go for a snowman. So of course it's always 4. We will have 2 on each side. There's going to be no ski props, is there? Maybe one of them bought a jet ski. Or we could get them, all 4 of them, to go down on jet skis. That does sort of work. Oh, hello. My assets from the workshop. That should not be active on this save, but are for some reason. Ignore those. That's fine. Marie Billing with a 55 SEK super chat. Thank you so much, Marie. Really appreciate the support, lovely. Thank you for the super chat. Possibly some part props. It's kind of hard to put together a ski coven. There's not that many ski themed props. Apart from the usual benches and whatnot. But these are quite nice though. We could use these to like decorate the side of the ski slope maybe. Something like that. Does that look crap? I feel like it does. Maybe a couple of benches where friends can watch from. Kind of a little rundown. JJR with a £5 super sticker. It is the lime and the lemon in a little marching trumpet band. Thank you so much, JJ. Really appreciate the super chat, buddy. Are there sleigh props? Don't think so. You actually come out of props. No. No, there's nothing. Let's have to use part props then. In a little bin. Yeah, I guess that's all they need, right? You know, if they're about to go skiing, it's not like they're going to have a load of stuff around them. They can just head down on the jet skis. Yeah. The snowman covens of Novaria. Yeah, I really can't remember. I know there's one here. No, the downtown ones. There's the dealing coven under here. There's more dealing going on here as well. There's the media coven, which is this one. And then, yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Great final stream after I finished beginning practice of my teacher training. Thanks for all the entertainment. No worries, JJ. Thank you for your continued support, buddy. Really do appreciate it. The first one was by the university. The first one was... Wait, which one was the first one? Was it not this one by... Was this one not the first one? This one here. There's one in the university under the metro line, isn't there? God, they're so hard to find. Yes, yes, there we go. There's another one. Yeah, there's another one here. And then Jane just mentioned the courthouse coven. Did we do one in the courthouse? I feel like I'm near to one. Did we do a courthouse coven, Jane? I'm assuming you mean this courthouse, right? Backyard one was first. Yes, on that main road. This one. Yes, there it is. There's the first coven. Yeah. Yeah, but they're everywhere, and I'll have to find them. Because we need to say goodbye to them in the... Oh, there's one over by Korean Marina as well. There's one here... Yes, here as well. With the jet skis again. Yeah, they're just all over the show. There's been many. There's been many of them. However, that does feel like all my job's wrapped up. And anything now that's outstanding is just maybe trees or fencing that needs adjusting. And we shall say goodbye. Let's watch the sun go down over the city together, actually, shall we? As we say goodbye here. I think this should catch the sunset, right? Nope, because I've moved the longitude today. There it is. There's the sun. You gonna go down? Yes, that's what we want. Okay. And there she is, guys. There is the finished beast. That is Noveria. Wrapped up. Okay, so here's what's happened now. We will have a full cinematic recap of Novaria, including Novaria, which I will try and arrange for Sunday evening, but it's a pretty big cinematic video to prepare. So I'll try and get it done tomorrow, but I'll of course keep you guys updated in the Discord and on the community tab. Yeah, thank you so much for all support on the series. I hope you've enjoyed my first ever snow build. I think I definitely would build a snow map again, but probably in my free time. I don't think we'll do this in another series, but of course we may revisit Noveria during a live stream when we start streaming the new modded city. But yeah, that's it. It's sad. I will say a few final words in the cinematic episode as well. But yeah, thanks for all the support. It's been endless as always. Superchats again tonight has been ridiculous. Just huge thank you for all of that support, guys. You make such a huge difference to my life. It's just crazy. Yeah, and I'll keep you updated with when the final farewell is. And thank you for modding as well. Mags, Jane and Lance tonight have been in. And for all the insane super chats, 100 from Nick, 50 from Casino. There's been a few 20s here and there from like Joy and Sarah as well. Just like ridiculously huge amounts. And for everyone that has super chatted as well, every amount and donation makes a huge difference, guys. It really does. You guys help me pay my bills. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And yeah, and for all the regulars, Eggsy, Karina, the duo, Sarah, Lucas, Marco, Lara, Marie, Gianni, Captain Arvius for joining for the first time today as well. It's nice to see you in. And let's go see who's streaming, if anyone, and we'll give them a plug. No, not really. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do then. We'll go and plug Captain Arvius's channel while he's here. So I'm going to post a video to Captain Arvius's channel in the live chat, guys. Go and give his channel a browse, drop him a sub, spam his comments with hello people and like his videos, feed the algorithm for him. Easily one of the best vanilla creators in the game. He's so good. Go and check him out if you haven't already. Go and show him some love. But that's it then. I will speak to you all over the weekend at some point, once we come to say goodbye to Novaria, which will be a premiere as well, by the way. So we'll be able to hang out in the live chat. But I'll let you know when it is. Oh, goodbye Novaria. Alright guys, I'll speak to you all soon. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.